What? Your boy Gio met Kamaru Usman? What? No, I'm just playing. Um, I had made a prediction video leading up to the fight, and I had called that Usman was gonna take out RDA, and that's exactly what happened. Um, the fight wasn't that much different from what I saw in my head. I just feel that Usman's style is uh is just a lot for most people to deal with. You know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna take a really special person to be able to somehow find some sort of chink in Usman's armor, because as of late he's been looking super impressive. He came off that main event win against Damian Maya, and some people would say, who's the Damian Maya? That's a fighter past his prime or whatever. But if you look at RDA, he's just coming off that L to Kobe Covington, and he just took a L to Usman. So he's still RDA. He's still relevant. He's taking out Robbie Lawler. He's taking out your Neil Magny, and Robbie Lawler and Neil Magny are no joke. You know what I'm saying? So that's a testament. Look how far Neil Magny took Ponzinibbio. Even though Ponzinibbio was tagging him up and piecing him up throughout the fight, Neil Magny was hanging in there. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go quietly into the night, and neither is a beastie ass Robbie Lawler. You know what I'm saying? So man, big ups to Usman. He's doing how he wants to. He's dictating the pace of the fight. One thing I like is how he rushes to the center of the octagon to show dominance. Each and every round was dominant. It was just a domination from start to finish. RDA had some good moments. He almost had some submissions. I believe it was a Kamaru off his back. But yeah, it wasn't anything that was gonna get a strong Usman in trouble. So now you could see that he does have good submission techniques. Uh, he's not just a work pony. He doesn't just take people to the floor. He has some vicious ground and pound. I could tell he was trying to finish the fight a lot of the times, and that's credit to RDA's tough. Oh yeah, like I was saying, big ups to RDA. I feel that he's definitely a tough veteran, and he could pick it back up. He just needs to figure out what type of opponent he wants to face, and we shall see. Obviously he is getting a little bit older, or he has been in some wars, so that'll wear on you. Maybe some time off is what RDA needs at this point. But Usman is looking strong. Like I said, if he wins, give him that title shot, and deservingly so. Dana White likes that. He likes the what he likes Tyron Woodley versus Usman, and I think he's becoming an Usman fan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have been saying that Dana White and Tyron Woodley's relationship is not that great. So maybe Dana White sees as Usman as a dark horse who could dethrone the current king. And I don't know. That fight's an interesting matchup. Usman versus Woodley. Obviously both talented wrestlers. Both have knockout power in their hands. I would say Woodley's a little bit faster, but we'll break down that fight if they announce it. But obviously, Kobe Covington was the interim champ. Maybe you got Kobe versus Tyron for the belt. You don't know what's gonna happen in the next months to come or in 2019. But I definitely feel that in 2019, Usman is going to make another statement, and it just, who knows, maybe they'll set him up with a number one contender fight against Kobe, or which is what I would prefer by far. And the winner face Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, he would have a hell of a matchup with either of those two. I feel the tougher matchup is Usman though, so because Usman's performance as of late have been dominant. They've been dominant for him in shutouts. So um, big respects to Usman. He's has been showing as of late that he's definitely a contender, and he has what it takes to be a champion.